Success is not something you chase. It is something you attract by the person you become. You see, the man who seeks gold without first refining his character is like a fool who tries to plant seeds in the desert and expects a harvest. But the one who molds his mind, disciplines his thoughts, strengthens his will, he cannot help but draw success to himself as surely as iron draws the compass needle. My friend, ask yourself, not how do I get success, but instead, how do I become the kind of person whose success is drawn to? This is the secret known to every titan of industry, every empire builder, every leader who has ever climbed from the ashes of failure to the heights of greatness. They built themselves first, and success was merely the natural result. First, develop a definite chief aim. You must know what you want, clearly, specifically, and with a burning desire. A man without a goal is like a ship without a rudder, drift, directionless, doomed to crash against the rocks of indecision. But a man with purpose, oh, there is nothing more powerful. The world begins to bend in his favor. Circumstances rearrange. People appear. Doors open, not by chance, but by the magnetic force of his clarity and conviction. Second, build a mind that believes. You cannot attract what you do not believe you deserve. You must remove the weeds of doubt and plant the seeds of faith. Tell yourself every day, I was born to succeed. I was made for greatness. Because what you plant in the subconscious mind will grow. And what grows within you becomes your reality. Third, develop self-discipline. You must become the master of your time, your energy, your habits. Do not wait for motivation. Build structure. Create momentum. The man who waits to feel like it never builds anything of value. Discipline is the bridge between thought and achievement. It is what transforms potential into results. Fourth, surround yourself with excellence. You cannot soar like an eagle if you spend your time among pigeons. Associate only with those who lift you higher. Create a mastermind, a group of minds in harmony united by purpose. This is how Edison built empires, how Ford revolutionized industry. Success is never solitary. It is forged in collaboration. Fifth, persist until you must develop an unshakable spirit. Temporary defeat is not failure. It is instruction. It is a test of your will, your faith, your desire. Those who give up never know how close they were to victory. But the one who says, I will not quit until I succeed, success is not something you run after like a man chasing a shadow. It is something you draw to yourself by the strength of your thoughts, the clarity of your purpose, and the character you build each day. Just as a magnet does not run toward metal but draws it by the power it holds within, so too does success come not to the one who seeks it blindly, but to the one who has cultivated within himself the qualities that commend it. The great truth which every successful man eventually discovers is this: you must earn success by becoming the kind of person who deserves it. You must be a person of definite purpose, unshakable belief, persistent action, and unwavering self-discipline. Success is not a prize you win at the end of a race. It is a companion that walks beside you the moment you begin to live with purpose, think with clarity, and act with intention. Most men make the fatal mistake of chasing success outwardly. They look for it in titles and wealth and recognition from others. They run from opportunity to opportunity, hoping to stumble upon a stroke of good fortune that will lift them from the ordinary to the extraordinary. But that is not how true success operates. Success is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice, a matter of deliberate and consistent self-creation. The man who understands this principle does not waste time chasing after things. He focuses instead on becoming. He works on his thoughts, for he knows that thoughts are the builders of his destiny. He guards his mind as a watchman guards the gate, allowing in only those ideas and beliefs that strengthen his faith and his character. He speaks with purpose, he walks with conviction, and he builds habits that align with the future he sees in his imagination. You must understand, dear friend, that the law of attraction is not mystical, it is practical. When you radiate confidence, clarity, purpose, and integrity, people are drawn to you. Opportunities find you. Resources come into your reach. The man who has built himself becomes a living magnet for success. The world respects him. It responds to him. It opens its doors to him, not because of what he has, but because of who he is. Think of it this way. If you plant an apple seed, you do not expect to grow oranges. And yet, many people plant the seeds of fear, doubt, and laziness, and somehow expect to harvest success, joy, and prosperity. This is a violation of natural law. The man who sows excellence in his thoughts and effort reaps excellence in results. It is law, just as certain as the law of gravity. Therefore, stop chasing success and start preparing yourself to receive it. Instead of asking, how can I get more? Ask, how can I grow more? Instead of wondering when success will arrive, ask yourself, have I become the kind of person success would be proud to associate with? The man who attracts success is not perfect, but he is deliberate. He knows that success is attracted to value, so he becomes valuable. He knows success comes to the one who serves, so he becomes a servant. He gives more than he takes. He builds more than he breaks. He contributes more than he consumes. He understands that people are not drawn to what you say, but to who you are. He speaks with authenticity, leads with vision, and acts with courage. He builds a reputation not through luck, but through consistency. And in doing so, he becomes the kind of man whom others trust, admire, and follow. He becomes a magnet, not only for success, but for greatness. Now, this process is not instantaneous. You do not become this person in a day. It requires time, effort, and a willingness to grow through adversity. But understand this. The very moment you commit to the journey of self-mastery, you begin to separate yourself from the masses. While others drift, you direct. While others wish, you will. 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 While others complain, you create. And in time, success will notice. It will come quietly, without fanfare, and take a seat beside you. It will not announce itself with trumpets, but you will feel its presence in the respect you earn, the peace you feel, the influence you gain. You will know that success has found its rightful home because you have prepared a place for it within your heart and mind. So I urge you, do not waste another moment chasing shadows. Stop running after success as though it were some elusive ghost. Instead, turn inward. Begin the work. Build your mind, your habits, your character. Decide today to become the kind of person who attracts success naturally and effortlessly, not because of tricks or tactics, but because of the sheer force of your integrity, your determination, and your unwavering belief in your purpose. When you become that person, when you live each day as if success is your natural companion, you will no longer wonder if you will succeed. You will know that success is inevitable. And that is the power of becoming.